Hey, so should you or should you not buy land in the metaverse? All right? Should you or should you not buy land in the metaverse? This virtual reality land, special earth, that most of you, I hope, have heard about it. If you've not, before you go further in this video, stop, pause, Google it and come back, because I've got some opinions to offer to you, all right? If you're looking to buy properties in Dubai or anywhere in the world, look, hit us up on the link below. We'd be more than happy to help you. If you want to buy properties in the metaverse, hit us up on the link below. We'd be more than happy to help you. Now, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and bell icon, especially if you find this video useful. It will help spread it to a lot of other people who might always also actually find it beneficial. And then you're spreading the good word to other people, and I'll be ever so grateful, and I'll thank you, okay? Show reel first. Hey guys, welcome back, okay? I want you to stick around with me to the end of the video, because I'm going to make a case for, hold on, listen to this, why you should buy land in the metaverse. If you're super convinced right now, you don't need to continue on this video, but if you still have doubts, then stick around to the end. I'm going to make a case for why you should. Try to understand what I'm saying. Stick around with me. If you disagree, put it in the comment section. I'd be happy to listen to what you might have to say, okay? Now, I want to take you back about 20 odd years or so, okay? Maybe approximately 2000, 2001, 2002, okay? Do you remember the time when MySpace was coming out? Were you born at that time, Sangha? MySpace? Do you know MySpace? Do you know Facebook? Okay, MySpace was the precursor to Facebook, okay? Basically, MySpace was the same thing. You could have friends and so on and so forth on MySpace, and you know, I think it was being used for some kind of naughty sexual activities as well, like you could make friends and do some naughty stuff, but I think it was also a legit connecting platform with friends, right? And think about it, when 25 years ago, 20 odd years ago, Sangha, when they released MySpace, where you could connect with your friends in cyberspace, as they used to call it, most adults, like myself, right? You were pretty young at that time. We just thought, like, why should I go connect to friends online when I have those connections in real life, right? Facebook came out in the same way, but it was kind of like more hip and cool, because they actually focused it around schools. So the way that Facebook would handle traffic and allow you to join is they would let any student who went to Harvard become a member, and then you could connect to your friends at Harvard, basically, okay? And so it was very elitist, very cliquish. So that's how Facebook spread, right? But in the beginning, again, with Facebook as well, what did you want to do? I personally didn't want to be a part of Facebook. I think I personally did not open an account until 2009 or 2008. And I personally did not really want to put any of my personal information out there, okay? Same thing with Snapchat, okay? In the beginning, who was using it? Teens were using it, and adults to share some naughty pictures that would disappear. And then came around Instagram with 1 million, they called it subscribers, I think, or joiners at that time, per day, right? That's how they were increasing. And then Facebook ended up buying Instagram. But most of us, you know, generally speaking, the adult population of the current time, between 25 to 40, were not on these platforms. Sometimes, to be true, we're not in the beginning part of these platforms. When YouTube came out, same story, right? YouTube comes out. What are you doing when YouTube comes out? You're thinking, do I really want to be a part of this platform instantaneously? Most of the people did not want to be a part of this platform, okay? They were thinking, okay, I don't want to be a part of the platform and so on and so forth. So I was talking about land in the metaverse, right? So I'm building my case now, okay? What is the reality today? Sangha, do you have grandparents?
Yes, sir.
Are they using Facebook?
No.
You're a bad example. My in-laws, my mother who's a grandparent and my mother-in-law who's also a grandparent is on Facebook quite active. Are they on Instagram? No. They don't use MySpace. Kind of died out because as a platform it didn't survive. Instagram gave Snapchat a run for their money, but it's pretty wide. YouTube is being used. You're probably watching me on YouTube, right? What's the point I'm trying to make? Within 20 years, this stuff has become mainstream, right? Sanjay, can you and me, okay, I'm not going to say that the entire population of the world has access to Instagram, but okay, oh, by the way, TikTok as well. Can you and me say that almost everybody who is on the internet and has ease of access, I'm not talking about the guy in the village who has to go to a cyber cafe and get online. Anybody who has access to the internet and has a smartphone, let's say the world's 1 or 2 billion people, can we safely say that they're either on Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, YouTube, or they use YouTube or TikTok? Can we agree to that, at least, at minimum? Do your grandparents watch YouTube? Sometimes. Okay, at least your grandparents are on YouTube. Thank you very much, okay? Same thing happened with movies back in the day, okay? I don't know, you will not know this, but I think I got my first computer between 96 and 2000. I was trying to figure out the date. The first movie I ever saw was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Do you know these? Do you know these, Sangha? Teenage Mutant Ninja, Raphael, Leonardo, Donatello, and I don't remember, and there was Splinter, okay? Now here's the thing, back in 96, 97 or 98 when we were watching our first movie, Sangha, what do you think was the experience of watching a movie on a computer back then, 25 years ago, on a CD? Do you know what the experience was like? Terrible. I couldn't hear what they were saying. And anyways, you know, the mutants, the turtles are in sewers, like underground, so it's all dark, so I couldn't see anything. And I still remember sitting there thinking to myself, one day I'll be able to watch a movie on a computer in crisp, clear quality and crisp, clear voice recognition. Like I'll be able to understand what on earth the actors are saying. And how is it today on Netflix? Do you watch Netflix, Sankar? Clear? Easy to watch? It's actually fun, right? It's actually fun. It's not like a job to watch a movie on the computer. But imagine, you don't know this because you were like 2 years old in 98. How old were you? Very young, right? But the point is, this is the reality of the way movies went. And today, it's easy, right? Now, guys, listen, just like grandparents are using Facebook, YouTube, all of these other, just like movies have come a long way, and you can actually sit at home and actually watch a movie on Netflix and actually enjoy it, right? The metaverse is similar, okay? I've tried it, and the user experience at the moment is terrible. Honest to God, I think I went to something called, there's a few metaverses out there. One's called Decentraland. The other is called Sandbox. Honestly, my MacBook couldn't even handle it and couldn't run fast enough for me to actually experience anything around it, okay? And there's many other places. There'll be other places that will come up as well. Doesn't matter, okay? That's completely okay as they come up. Now, what's gonna happen, okay? You've got to understand, these will continue to get better and better and better, and one or two will win. So let's say, I'm not going to say Decentraland will, maybe they lose, I don't know, maybe they lose, maybe this one loses, maybe Sandbox becomes the de facto metaverse that everybody goes to, right? Now you might say, how do we know which one will win? I don't know. Did we know that Facebook was going to win? Facebook won, right? MySpace died, right? So I don't know. YouTube today is big. TikTok is big, Instagram is big, maybe Snapchat dies. I don't know. It's possible, right? So what's going to end up happening is one of these will win, or two of them will win. Google won, Yahoo kind of died. I don't know which one's going to win. It takes some time, right? But it will be beneficial for you to be there, to own some land. Now, I'll tell you, if you say we don't know which one's going to win, so what? Well, one of them is going to be the land of opportunity, okay? Sanka, how many countries in the world? 200 plus? 200 plus countries. So 200 plus countries. For the last 50 years, can you tell me which country has been known to be the land of opportunity that everybody wanted to go to? Generally, what was it called? Everybody wanted to go to the US of A, right? Have you ever heard this saying? Because you were born like post 2000 maybe, or you grew up post 2000, but up until 2000 at least, USA was the land of opportunity, right? Everybody wanted to go to the US of A, right? Whoever couldn't go there would go to Canada or New Zealand or Australia, whatever the case is. So one of them wins out, becomes the land of opportunity, the other don't. And they keep becoming better and better and better and better. Just like movies became better, the metaverse becomes better and better and better, okay? And that becomes the land of opportunity. Now I want to take you a little bit further back to 2007, okay? So 2007, I'm actually doing some work in Dubai, and I realized I was on my computer and I was sending an email, okay? I was on my computer, I think it was a laptop, and I was sending an email, okay? An email somewhere. And I just had this epiphany. There's something that I thought about in my mind, and it was something like this. Here's an email that I can send to anybody sitting anywhere in the world, and they'll get it instantly, right? So if they're sitting in Washington, D.C., they'll get it. And then they'll reply to me tomorrow, and we used to write emails like, "Dear so-and-so, thank you for your time and reading my email, greetings of the day," whatever the case is. This is 2007, which is about 15 years ago. But I'm thinking, this person in Washington, from Dubai, right, Sangha, will get my email in Washington, D.C., and you know what he'll do? He'll take 1 day to reply. Technically, it used to be the next day you get a reply. And then you set up a meeting, or you say like, we need to do this, let's talk about this, whatever it is. And I was thinking, with all this technology, business is still taking a lot of time. This deal might still take 2 to 3 months for all the communication back and forth to happen, for the business transaction to close. It's almost as if I'm traveling to Washington, D.C. It's almost as if I'm flying to Washington, D.C. in an aeroplane, okay? And talking over there, and then getting there and shaking hands, and then they're flying to Dubai, and then we're closing the transaction. That could take like 1 to 2 months, correct? So if on email and talk and blah, blah, it's still taking 2 to 3 months, I was like thinking about, like, it's no different than 20, 30 years ago, that if I wanted to deal with a company, I would have to go to the US Embassy in Dubai and say, hey, I need some more information on IBM. They would have a roster of companies. This is what my mentor told me, who worked with for 24 years with IBM. The US Embassy would give you details on the company, okay? And then you would take those details and understand the company. Today, I could just go to the World Wide Web, www, and just get the info on the company, but it still takes me 2 to 3 months to close a transaction. All that has changed, in my personal opinion, and we were getting ready for it during the pandemic, the weird pandemic that we had, right? Now, I can close clients very quickly over a Zoom call. Zoom is blue, so we do that instantly. I have a client sitting in New York. My last remote property was sold to somebody in South Korea. Okay, can you see this thing? In South Korea, and we did the entire thing online, right from Zoom to meeting, to looking at the property, to deploying the capital, between 10 to 25 days without them ever actually visiting Dubai. This is the power of the technology and the world we're living in, and this is the breakneck speed it's actually going forward in, okay? Now, oh, sorry, it's taken me some time to bring the whole thing together, but if you've paid attention, then this is the crux. Guys, this is what's gonna happen with the metaverse. If you own a property and if you've got a great friend, a guru, a master, somebody anywhere in the world, and you invite them for tea, what's gonna happen? And they're gonna say, okay, I'm coming for some tea to your place. And they're gonna come to your place in the metaverse. It's gonna feel like they're really actually there. You're gonna enjoy meeting them, and they're going to have tea that's going to feel real to them, and then they're going to go away. And if you have that piece of land where you've built this nice property, you're going to actually be able to host them. You're going to be actually able to show them a great time, show them their nice, beautiful house, and then they go away from that house thinking, feeling actually that they've actually met you. Now, if you own that land, you can actually use it for your own house. You can actually rent it out to somebody else. You can, you can rent it out, leasing, you can sell it, you can build on it, you can relax and just park it and make it a parking lot. There's X number of things, whatever you can do with land in the real world, in some way or form is going to be applicable in the metaverse as well. So, long story short, if you've stuck around, I hope this will benefit to you. Should you buy land in the metaverse? Yes, don't wait. Hit the like button, the bell icon, and the subscribe button. If you've actually understood or know what I've actually talked about, I've taken you on a journey, explained to you how Facebook, MySpace, even grandmothers are using it today. Well, grandmothers are going to be walking around in the metaverse, okay? How the movies used to be, very terrible, and now we can easily watch them on Netflix. Same thing with Decentraland, Sandbox, whatever it is. One of them is going to become the land of opportunity. Think about how Zoom allows you to work today really well with people. You'll have virtual meetings in the metaverse with people, be able to close them, be able to work with them, perhaps even go on a date with them. So should you actually buy land, there is a distinct possibility that land's going to appreciate in the metaverse as well. If you can get in now, do it, because I am. Ciao for now. Hey guys, thank you for watching the video. I hope you liked it. My name is Fahd Dawood. I've been doing this for 15 plus years. I started in Toronto, Canada in 2006, and since 2007 I've been based in Dubai and doing real estate in Dubai. Look, if you're looking to work with me, there's a form below and my mobile number. I do paid consulting. You can also get help from my team for services. If you like the video, press the like button, press the subscribe and the bell icon, and share it with your friends who you feel would be able to benefit from the content of this video. Last but not the least, I'll repeat, me and my team's role is always going to be to help and select the best property for you. Your role will be to invest in that property, and we will in turn invest in your life and your future. Bye for now.